Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. How are you? It is a frosty morning here in Alberta. I'm in Alberta, Canada, and it's minus 40 today. So it's up, it's cold. And oh my gosh, I've been doing really well. Had a wonderful weekend last week. Sadly, our dog died, and not the puppy, but our senior dog. So I took Friday off. I just was not in the mood to speak to people. So yeah, but things are doing really good. Life is getting back to normal, and we get to celebrate the puppy, even though the loss of Gizmo has really impacted us. It's also the cycle of natural law, right? So yeah. Anyway, today is, like I said, minus 40 outside and it's cold. So I'm going to be doing as much as I can in the house. I don't want to have to go out to the shop even. So let's see where we're at today. Good morning, Kat. You're the first one on this morning. Hola. Let's see where you're sitting. Okay. That's interesting. Hold on. Had to move my stones around. You were so quick. Oh, so Kat, you got two stones pulled actually of the earth count, which is unusual. So the first one that I pulled was the 4. So that is the mind. It's actually animals, but it's actually sitting in your mind as well. It's the north of the wheel. And that one is actually calling in strong. So you're sitting in your mind. And now this is very interesting because Kat, I pulled the 4, but I also pulled the 14. Both of those sit in the north of the wheel. They're in the exact same spot. The 4 is the animals, and the 14 is the spiritual realm. That's a deeper one. That is the collective spirit of all animals. And you're really, really being surrounded by animal support right now. But in the mind is strong. You, uh, you're, I really feel that mind is activated today, and almost like you're spinning. I'm spinning in everything, but I need my animals to ground me. I need the animals around me and allow them, they know the spin you're in, and they're picking up all the energy that you're producing. And so all the animals that are around you, cats are around Cat, and all the cats that are around you are really going to pick this up today. And you may find them really clingy today, really hanging on you today, because they want to try to give you some comfort. So it's like they're really in protective mode and in trying to get your mind to settle down. Can you imagine all your cats purring at the same time, how that will drop your energy? And just allow yourself to relax into the energy of the animals today. They have your back and they know what you need, and they are providing it for you today. You're also sitting very much in the middle world today. That means the tonal world. That means the everyday world, the I don't know, the burdens of being a human and all the stuff that flies with being human. You're sitting strongly in that, and you're also starting to spin. And those cats around you are really going to hold you tight and bring that energy in. But to pull the 4 and the 14 is really unusual. Like, I mean, highly unusual. So pay attention to that. Okay. Just relax today and allow those cats to do their thing. That's what they're supposed to be doing, and that is their job as far as they are concerned. So thank you. I hope you have a good day. Rhoda, let's see where you're sitting at today. Rhoda's sitting in the 3. The 3 is the plants. Right down at the bottom of the wheel, the opposite side to what Kat's sitting in. You're actually sitting in the plants, but you're sitting in the emotions today. Your emotions are running high, and I mean really high. I'm actually getting a really strong, right in my solar plexus. I'm really getting a gut. My guts are in a knot because I'm worried, and the worry that is surrounding you at the moment is asking you to get out of the spin of the worry, and then don't let don't let the worries of today rob you, or of tomorrow, and don't let the fear of tomorrow rob you of the joys today. And just center your focus down tighter and tighter and tighter. Like, oh my God, next week, next month, next year, bring it in tighter than that. How about this moment right now, and bring it in. Am I okay in this moment? And deal with the next moment when the next moment comes, because your fear factor, your anxiety factor is like this. We need to narrow it down like this, so that you're just moment by moment. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't worry about the bigger picture. And you're really, really tighten that focus in today, because it's those your gut is really in a knot with worry, concern, and worry and concern and fear are the three that are popping in. You're also sitting in sky heart, the heart of sky. So the heart, your ancient heart knowing. So when we are sitting in that energy, is you're sitting in, the bliss is there, but that sky heart, you're spending your heart out, woo, like this. And we want to bring it again, we want to bring it in. So we're going to ask that we focus inside, pinpoint this moment. Oh yeah, I'm sitting in my home, I'm doing this, or wherever you are, and just zero in on this moment in time. Don't worry about the bigger picture, okay? The world will do what the world does, is what my power animal often says, and it seems fitting for the energy that you're sitting in today. Good luck with that, and really, really keep in mind, let's focus down tight. Don't worry about the big picture. You're most welcome. Debbie, good morning, Debbie. I get to see you in a few days. That's just pretty cool. And the weather should get better. I hope. You're sitting in, this is really bizarre. You're sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now look at this. I pulled Rhoda Stone at 3. I got Vinded here on there for you guys. 3. And Debbie, I just pulled yours at 13. 3 and 13. It's like, it's same unrealness that the 4 and the 14 for cat. So I pulled this again. So you're sitting at the 13, which again is in the bottom of that wheel. It's almost like we're being double whammied here on both those cycles. And that, in all the years I've been doing this, it has never happened before, where I've pulled 2 matching pieces, and I've done it now twice. So that really tells me that energy that you guys are sitting in is so strong today. It is overpowering. And when you're sitting in the emotions today, Deb, you're sitting in that overpowering. Oh my God, I just want to drop in and go insane. I would ask you to take some time today, Debbie, and do some, I would do some drawing, some add color. Like I see actually a sketchbook is sitting on the floor right in front of me, and I'm going, get her to go to the sketchbook, get her to do color. So do something with color today, even if you just doodle in color, different color of felt pens, it doesn't matter, but get some color in your life and allow your mind to just relax. Get some whimsy in, because if you don't get some whimsy and some fun in, today could be overwhelming. So really, really bring the joy, the fun, the colors, it keeps telling me the colors, get her to have the colors. And you're also sitting in the medicine wheel. Go back to the medicine wheel teachings. Go back to your workbook, that very first page of your workbook, and start working through that again. Workbook number 1, and then look at it. Look at all the pictures. Look at all the questions, and get yourself focused and back in line, because today can be a really off balance kind of day. So be aware of that when it's happening, and actually get some color, get some whimsy in there. Enjoy your day, because you can do it. Just got to work on it today. It's not going to be an easy day. Mary, good morning. Good morning, Mary. How are you today? Holy Lordy. Let's see what I do this time. So we're sitting in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 is pure science. That sits in the northwest of the or northeast of the medicine wheel. That's also where a past life animal sits, and your past life animal is calling you in and is telling you this chain of events that is happening now has happened before. So what could happen is whatever's going on today, you could find yourself predictive thinking. Oh, I know that's going to happen. I just know that's going to happen. I know that's going to happen. The predictive thinking is coming from the past life. It's not coming from this life. It's that energetic that you've carried over. So this time, put instead of saying, I know what's going to happen, just say, I trust spirit will get me through what I need to get through. And if you're predictive thinking in the negative, switch it up to the positive, because you get to change it. Even though the past life energy is coming in, you get to rewrite the story. So how do you want to rewrite that story? Ooh, that's a big one. And you're also sitting in, the sacrifice. So by rewriting your story, you're changing up that energy on purpose, so that past life energy is coming in, and oh, I know this is going to happen again. I know this is going to happen. I know this is going to happen. If I say that, that will happen. Then if you switch it up and change it to the real positive, then the energy is getting really, really mucked up, and you're actually sacrificing that past life energy for the new story that you want to create. Therefore, you're in a sense not killing the energy, but you're severing it. I don't need to carry that anymore, and I'm severing it off. I'm sacrificing it so that I can create what I need to do in the new. That's a big day. So enjoy that one. I don't get days like that very often. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing? I missed you. May I have a stone, please? Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. So I wasn't around on Friday because our dog died. And we had an old man that was 15 years old, and he was going blind and had a seizure on Wednesday. And we've really been taking care to care for him. So that's why I haven't been on, but life gets back to normal, and here I am. So Kevin, you're sitting in the zero today. This is that hanging on stone. And I've shown other people this one. This was such a unique stone, and it feels like I'm hanging on by my fingertips. What's going on? I thought I had everything together, and it's not together. And now I'm scrambling to not fall off the wall. And just take a deep breath and know that even if you let go of that and you do fall off the wall, there's going to be a soft landing. So it's just that you're hanging on to the unknown because you're afraid to just allow it to just kind of be. And it's asking you just let go, because your fingertips can only hang on for so long. Just let go and allow yourself to just float down. Spirit's got you, and they're watching you, and they'll get you through. Boy, there's a lot of people sitting in turmoil today, but spirit will get you through this cycle. And you're sitting in the beloved. This is that soft landing. Imagine yourself that heart, and that spirit underneath you catching you, and they're just catching you in this beautiful soft landing. So when you let go, it can be scary. This like skydiving. You feel that flutter when you first jump out of the plane, and it feels like you're falling. It's just for an instant, and then you see the beauty of it, and you kind of float down. That's kind of what's going to happen with you today. You're going to feel the panic, and then all of a sudden you'll feel the beauty of it if you can surrender to it. So that's what it's asking you to do today. And thank you, and thanks for coming back today. Rhoda, this week is not starting off good. Very stressed today. Yeah, that would make sense then why you're sitting in that energy, Rhoda. And now, Kat, nice to see you back. Thank you. I appreciate that. Miss Jeannie, good morning. I hope today brings you all the abundance and smiles and warm hugs. I need warm hugs. It's minus 40 today. I'll take all those warm hugs. Thank you. You're sitting in 5, 10, and 2 is 12. 12 of the earth count. Boy, that's all the planets, and it's telling you all those planets are really calling you. That planet energy, and it's going. The planets are actually pulling you along. You can feel the gravity of pulling you along, and and I'm drooling, so that means my connection is really strong to spirit right now. So it's really pulling you and calling you in. We've got a message for you. We want you to open up everything, all your chakras, all your third eye, make it wide open. There are a lot of messages coming your way, and and spirit's kind of laughing at you, saying you've been cutting chambers off, so open them up for us. We've got some more messages for you. And you're also sitting in that beautiful tree of life. That tree of life, it may look kind of gnarly on the outside, but boy, it's beautiful on the inside. And that's really what's happening to you. That I'm just making another fold in my life, and I'm coming up this beautiful twine. It's really an elegant and eloquent energy that you're sitting in today. This is absolute beauty, and allow that to be, because your psychic powers, your psychic abilities right now are extremely high, and you're just folding in that beautiful tree of life. If you're going up, you are an inspiration to others, and thank you for that. Wow. Now we're sitting on Joel, Jolie James. Jolie James. Hi, would I have a stone, please? Yeah, you bet. See where I can get you up here. I got lots of people on. I just don't want to lose you. There we go. Jolly James. Jolie James. I'm not sure. You're sitting in 1, 2, 3, 4. Is the spirit of all, or no, is animals, but that's up in that northern energy, that north of the medicine wheel as well. And it's asking you to actually tap in and trust. It's just sitting in balance today. Just allow the balance of life. Are you in balance, or are you out of balance, and where are you sitting out of balance? Because you get to adjust that today. So ask yourself, where in my life I'm not having balance. You know how when you get going and you're on a health kick and everything's really good, but then you've let all that stuff go, and then when you get onto the other stuff, then all of a sudden the health kick goes away. So it's asking you to find balance in the two things, the duality. But not only do you have duality, it's almost like you got like about 10 different things happening, and is asking you to just sit in balance, a little bit of each one, instead of just wiping yourself out with one. And I don't understand what that means, but I hope you do. And you're also sitting in the child. There's a little bit of childhood trauma that is wanting to pop up today, and it may trigger something today. So that's where that balance would definitely come in effect. So if you get triggered today by something that is going to remind you of a childhood trauma, and so as soon as it happens, just go, hey, I know where I'm out of balance. I know what I got to look at, and then start having a conversation with the child of you in that age that is traumatized. And they say, hey, you know what? Imagine them standing in front of you. What would you tell them? And be gentle with them and care about them, because that's something they didn't get. So something that you didn't get as a child, you get to give it to yourself now as a child, and be gentle on yourself today. It's a day of that transition. So I hope you enjoy your day today. Kat, Rhoda, yes, I really am. Hello, Miss Jolie. I got everybody here. Miss Jules, hello. I think it's Jules. I'm sorry, Jules. Let's get a message for you today. You're sitting in the number 2. This is my favorite stone. So this stone here are those ripples. Those ripples, whoop-a-doo, those ripples came naturally into this stone. I was walking on a river, and my ankle hit on the stone that I was standing on, and this stone just caught my eye, and I picked it up, and I've been carrying it around for a long time. And then finally, my earth count teachings, and it's telling me it's the sand of time, but it's reflection. Today's a day to reflect on you, to reflect on where you've come, what you've gotten through, and it's asking you to own your personal power today. Celebrate your victories today, because there's some victories that you have had that you've been afraid to celebrate or even acknowledge. And it's saying, do the reflection piece today. Really, really sit back and calm yourself into a nice deep calm, and reflect on your life. Reflect on the things that have challenged you, and reflect on the beautiful energy that you did to overcome those challenges, and what got you to where you are today. It's a great day for reflection. You're also sitting on, you're sitting in the rattle. So the rattle, now most people don't have rattles, but if you do, use the rattle. And if you don't have a rattle, you can easily make one if you want. You go to the dollar store and get those little plastic eights, because Easter is coming not too long, and put a little bit of popcorn or something like that, the seeds in it, and then tape it up together and then shake it. And that rattle energy disperses static. If not, then go ahead and put it on your, find a YouTube channel that has rattle music and play it and just get into the rattle, because the rattle is calling you today and it's getting rid of staticky stuff that's all around. So it's almost like there's flutters of energy all around you, and the rattle will help move that around and get it out of there. So I hope you have a good day today. Kevin, well, that's cool. Debbie, grandmother, and see you this weekend. You bet. I can't wait. Now I'm on Zane's Tarot. Hey, Zane, and welcome. I've not seen any of your shows, so I will have to look you up. Zane's Tarot. So here number 5. What is it like to be a human? Pay attention to the little details today of being a human. And it's really calling attention. I don't know why, but to your eyes, to your eyesight. Pay attention to your eyesight, to everything you see. So I just want you to walk into each room of your home or wherever you happen to be, walk in and actually look. And look, pay attention to the colors, pay attention to any haze that's there, any little particles, anything. Like really look like you're looking for the very first time around you, and acknowledge the brilliance of the colors, acknowledge every little detail, the shininess on a surface. Your eyes have a lot to tell you today. If you slow down and walk into that light and pretend that you've been blind forever, and all of a sudden you get to see for the first time, what exactly are you seeing? So when I look at my laptop in front of me, I look at it and I go, wow, the colors are beautiful on the screen. I cut a little bit of fingerprints all over the gray part. I can see where I've been using it. I can see all the history behind that. Pay attention to those type of details today. That is an amazing day. And actually, I should take my own advice, because that's a really good one. Many paths. So you have many paths before you right now. And that is looking at everything through a different lens. So instead of just looking at the possibilities of the past, now I want you to really focus in, because one of those pathways is going to light up more. So you'll know what direction to take, because literally you'll see it in your mind's eye light up and go, that's the path I need. I can see the light. So go to the light. So go to that brightness. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day for you. Where else am I sitting? I hope that helps you. Ilf, hello. Can I get a stone, please? You bet. Haven't seen you for a while on here. Let's see where you're sitting in. Ooh, and it asked me for 2 stones today. So you're sitting in the book of life. So you're sitting in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's the Shinamiya space. The Shinamiya are the keepers of the Akashic records, your book of life. And there's a page that is open today. But when I asked you to pull a great teacher stone as well, your great teacher stone was confrontation. There's something coming up today that will be a little bit conflicting. You need to use your words, and you will have a confrontation with someone else today, another energetic. This could be, because it's in the book of life, it's something that you wrote in. So it's a memorable experience today. And it just keep telling yourself, I wrote this in my book of life. I wrote this in my book of life. It's okay. And it's going to play out as it should play out. It may not play out as you want it to play out, but it will play out as it should. So just allow it to unfold as it does. Don't take anything on yourself. Just let it flow, because your confrontation and another person that you will have the conflict with both wrote it in your book of life, and the Shinamiya pulled the 2 of you together today so you can both play that role out. So it was well wrote into that. It's all planned out. Just allow it to be now. So just sit in it. Be as gentle with yourself as well as with the other person today as you can, and just move in that flow of it. It's okay, but it will be a memorable experience, however that will be. You're also seeing the Pachimama energy. So know that spirit is really strong with you today, and that is that close to that Shinamiya energy as well. You wrote it in. Now allow yourself to dance in the music of it and allow it to just unfold. Okay? It is actually a good day. It'll feel like a not so great day, but it is a really good day. And now, Leo. Hi, Leo. Good morning. Can I have a stone, please? You bet. So I have a new video up. If anybody has not seen it, then hop over to my videos. It's in there in the YouTube, and it's on spiritual integrity, and it's something that is kind of interesting. If anybody is interested in that, it's not very long, but it's a nice short. I don't know, my point of view for what it is. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So you are sitting in Leo. You're sitting in number 8. Is the cycles of natural law. This is you can't stop this if you wanted to. So it's like something's calling you. You're going to get a real calling to either do something or be somewhere. And you couldn't stop it if you wanted to. So just don't fight it. Just allow the flow to happen, because whatever it is just really, really, it's going to keep happening, and you're going to keep getting the message until you actually answer the call. So something where you're supposed to, I see movement. So you're supposed to be going somewhere. And I don't know where you're going, but you need to go somewhere today. You'll get the pull to go somewhere. You may get a little bit, I don't really want to do that. But it's telling you, get out there and do it, because you really are pulled in to do it. This is the cycle of natural law. It's going to happen whether you want it to happen or not. It's a way that it's going to happen. So you get to be in charge then, okay? If I know that I need to follow this cycle, so I'm going to make myself in charge of the cycle rather than let the cycle just unfold. So it's a little bit more take charge. And as the witness today, you are going to be witnessing. You may witness somebody else, or you may even call witness to yourself of your own advancement, your own change. But this could also be a witnessing of someone else's change, and it's kind of calling in that way to me. So, but I could be wrong. But it seems to be that you are going to witness someone else's change today, and this is the cycle of natural law. This is supposed to happen. Allow it to happen, and just know that when it does happen, again, you couldn't have changed it for all the tea in China. You couldn't have changed it. So just allow it to be. Could be a little bit emotional day today too. And that was Leo. Kevin, thank you. Mary, thank you. You're most welcome. I'm sorry about your puppy. Thank you. He was 15 years old and was blind. He had no teeth left, and all the seizures he went through. We made the call on Wednesday to let him go on Saturday. I just need a few more days with him. But being that it's minus 40 right now, I thank myself for making that decision. He would not have done well in this cold. Thank you. I appreciate all that, though. Gilberto, Jorberto, robot, robot, I think. Hello, can I have a stone, please? You bet. You have, I pulled out of the wrong bucket, which is really bizarre. So you're going to pop in. This one is going to be your first reading. And this one is going to be, so you're sitting in a little bit of loneliness today. So I'm sitting in loneliness today, meaning that I could be around a million people, but I don't feel like I fit in. But you also have the 0. So the loneliness in the 0 is like, I don't feel like I fit in anywhere. I feel like I'm just kind of lost and floating right now. And when that happens, I recommend that we ground ourselves in. So I would say, take a blanket, take something, wrap yourself in it, and do some rocking. Put some music on that really, really not drags you down and makes you sad. Just music that allows you to get in touch with you, and give yourself the self-care. Even though you could be with other people, you're going to feel like you don't quite fit in today. And it can be a little bit overwhelming today. So just allow that self-care of turning inward and allowing yourself to rock, and know that you're okay. You're okay. And tomorrow's another day. Okay. I hope that helps you. And you're also sitting in, you're sitting in the owl, the all-seeing, the knowledge, the inner knowledge. And remember, that owl can see in all directions, which is also the earth, and it can see everywhere around it. And allow your, gee, when I'm looking around through that owl energy, I have the spiritual wisdom to know that I do belong. But right now I'm dealing with the human part of me that feels like I don't. I'll get through this, and tomorrow I will fly. Boom, watch me fly. So you got it. Just get through today. I finally caught you. Yeah, you did. I'm glad that you did. And now we're on motivational vibes. Motivational vibes. I love a stone read. Absolutely. Thank you. So motivational, that's a nice chunky stone. You got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is the spirit of all animals. And 14 is also that inner instinct. Your instinct today, I know what to do, and I don't even know how I know it. So follow your instinct, follow that inner thing. But I have to tell you, today you're going to have a choice to make, and you may be in conflict with the choice you want to make and the choice that you're supposed to make. So what I would ask you to do is muscle testing. So and if anybody does muscle testing, great. This is how I do it, is I just close my eyes and I bring all my energy in, and then say something that you love. So in my case, I love my animals. And now I feel how my body felt when I said that. Now I'm going to say the exact same thing, but opposite. So I'm going to say, I hate my animals, and my stomach wants to do this. My shoulders go up. Everything doesn't feel good. That means it's not true. So you will have a choice to make today. Ask yourself, read it out. I should, and then say it. Feel your body. I shouldn't. Feel your body. Your body will know before your mind knows. So follow your mind, or you follow your body today. Okay. You know, that's that instinctual energy. And you're very much sitting in that today. You're also sitting in the ghost dance. In that ghost dance, that's all the past lives. That's all the energy of everywhere. That is celebrating the people who have crossed, even the many lives that you've had. So allow yourself the freedom to flow in that. Okay, that's that drift. It's a sweet spot. It's a beautiful energy to sit in. And I hope that helps you. That was there. Okay, now, Miss Jamie, thank you. Confrontations of what I've been feeling and knowing. Your words of wisdom and advice, absolutely uplifting. Thank you. You're most welcome. Aho. So Jolie James, it was so needed. Thank you. Most welcome. Miss Jules, thank you. You're most welcome too. Now we're in faith and love. Hi, good morning. May I have a stone reading? You bet. I'm going to pull this up a little bit so I get everybody. So this is for faith and love. I love that. That's a great handle. So your faith and love, you're sitting in 5 and 1 is spirit and the ancestors. So it's really, really calling strong today. You've got that feeling, that blissful feeling of I'm supported. And literally I'm almost seeing angel wings around you, and which is unusual for me because I don't often pick up angels. And but I do see angel wings just really encasing you today and holding you. It's like, oh, we're not going to let anything happen today. We're going to really support you. And you might be able to feel them coming around you and wrapping you in that warm love. So the angels are with you. And like I said, for me to see angels it's an important cue, because it's not something that I normally see. So you're sitting definitely in the angel support today. You're also in water. Allow the tears to flow today. Don't try holding them back, because often what happens when we start to cry, right? We start to cry. I'm sorry. And you try to stop it. This is asking you, just let it flow. Just let it go. And let those angels hold you today, because they've got you. And when you just allow that release of that energy, you're not sticking it inside, like a beaver dam, or we're sticking another thing in another thing. This is allowing everything to just flow out, and I'm not going to hold it in. So don't hold those tears in today. Let them flow, and the angels have you. I hope that helps you. That's actually quite a beautiful energy to sit in. So now I'm with Tracy. Hey, Tracy, hello. I am using my mother's phone this morning. A stone would be wonderful for her or myself. How about if I do one for each of you? If you feel drawn to either of us, I'm going to do one for each of you. This is a new channel for me, so I'm super happy that you're here. So let's do the first one for your mom, Tracy. So your mom is sitting in 5, 10, 50, I'm sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 are moon movement and energy. The moon cycles today are really strong, and she's getting all kinds of messages. So her energy may be, it's almost like her energy is flowing, but there's an interruption here. Someone's sticking something in the spokes of the wheel. The wheel's going around, and now it can't turn because I'm being stuck on something. There may be and something. She's stuck. It's like I'm stuck. I need to move forward on this, but I can't seem to move forward. I can't seem to move backward. I'm just stuck. So the best way when we're stuck is you get out there and you shock your system. Tap it, but tap it quite hard where you can feel it. And she's going to feel spots that are going to hurt a little bit. Where she finds the hurt spots, keep tapping there until it doesn't hurt anymore. And then, oh, there we go. It's gone. That will clear the unstuckness, because literally she's got all this stuff stuck on her. And I'm seeing it in her shoulder, and I'm seeing it in the bottoms of her legs from the knee down. So make sure she taps that shin too and gets in there, taps the bottom of her feet, because she will feel, literally you will feel a tingle, a tightness, or even a pain when you do it. Keep tapping it until it goes away. That means you've moved the stuck. And for you, Tracy, you are on, let's see what just wait, I didn't finish your mom's thing. So your mom's also sitting in the sorcerer energy. So that's that stuckness. So what happens with the sorcerer? I'm held hostage to the stuckness. So that's why you want to tap that out and you want to get it gone. And then when you clear it, then the sorcerer energy doesn't have to be dark. It can be light, and your body can move again, because I feel that everything's tight. Okay. So Tracy, you are sitting in. Ooh, I love this stone. So take a look at that. That's all natural, boy. That is all natural. It was not painted on there. That is naturally in the stone. I sprayed varnish on it. This is our Rainbow River rock. And it's all gray when you get it, and you never know what color it's going to be. And when I sprayed it with varnish, this is what came up. And those little things, the cosmos, the energies all around you. And it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9 is the very same thing that your mom's in. So you are both sitting in that stuck energy of moon movement and energy. Like literally, you can't make this up. You're both, and there's a double. I have 3 sets of stones in here, and I literally pulled 2 9s today. So one for you and one for your mom. You're both in the same energy. So that's that stuckness. So do the exact same thing that I just told your mom to do, or even tap on each other. If your mom is physically close to you, I would tap on each other and get that out, and ask each other, can you feel that? And where it hurts, then tap more, get on each other's back. Don't leave any spots not tapped. And boy, you're going to feel wonderful when you're done it. I can't make this up, right? And you're also sitting in the rainbow energy. You're sitting in, all things are beautiful. Everything's going to work. And you're going to fly into that beautiful rainbow energy. When as soon as you finish doing this tapping, you're going to literally be floating on air. And it's going to be a beautiful day, because you're getting out of the stuck. Wow, that you can't make it up, right? So Leo, so Sean, here we go. I'd like a stone, please. Good morning. Good morning, Sean. And Tracy says, I have a huge smile on my face. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. So Sean, this is for you. Ooh, Sean, my only stone that I painted all the colors. And this is the earth count number 1. And this is telling you today, all things are possible. Stop limiting yourself. It's like, I want and I dream of, but you're making everything short. You're making everything that you think you might be able to get. Dream of what you don't even think you could get, and say, what if? boy, I want, and then anything is possible. So if anything was possible today, what would your day look like? And then get out and grab it, grab one tiny thing about that and watch it. And then tomorrow, try the same thing. Anything's possible. What can I do? So reach out and grab that anything's possible. Really, really grab it today. And you're sitting in that arrow, which is take a look at what's possible and then shoot for it. Why can't you have it? You absolutely can. So shoot for the impossible, and the impossible will become possible. I hope that helps you. Ooh, that's a fun energy. I love it when we sit in that kind of stuff. Um, and now we're sitting in faith and love. Thank you. You're most welcome. I appreciate the example. Will do. Thank you. That is from Motivational Vibes. I think I go. Oh, Natalie, I think you're my last one. Or NETTLEI. Boy, I tell you, glasses. Hi, can I have a stone reading for it? You're my very last one, and you're the N green. And you are sitting 15. 15 is the collective consciousness of all humans. Oh, it's a deep day today. I would say that you could get overrun or overwhelmed with social media today. So my advice would be tone it down. If you get yourself 10 minutes on social media yesterday, and I don't on social media very often, 10 minutes yesterday, and my guts were spinning, my energy was all twisted, and I went, this is not healthy for me. And so I turned it off, and I went, not happening. And I actually even I literally, but I don't keep it on. I don't have access to, I don't even have a cell phone, so I don't keep that stuff handy all the time. But I went, ooh, why would I want to sit in that energy today? I choose not to. So I got out of it. I went down and laid on the floor, played with my puppy, and did other things that I wanted to do. I got creative. So today might be one of those days for you. Just dial back social media today, and don't get locked into the spin of what's going on. Right now, there's just this craziness of the conquer and divide stuff happening, and it may kind of suck you into that energy today. Don't give them the satisfaction of doing that. Celebrate you today and be the best you can do today, and then you can just not get locked into the social shit that's happening, because there is a lot of stuff like that going on right now. And just allow yourself the freedom to not get trapped in that today. What is beauty to you? And then look at life in your beauty way. And you've got it if you just get out of that other stuff for a little while. And it's also the holy mountains, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Get a break from all that other stuff and turn inward, or look at some beautiful pictures. Call in something that really, really sparks you. Maybe you want to do social media, but maybe you want to do it in like watching Gaia, or changing the energy of what you're looking at, what you're subjecting yourself to, because those things that we watch, even what we look at, affects our internal vibration. Your internal vibration is very susceptible today. So make sure what you're feeding yourself is healthy. Okay. So be aware of that. And I hope you have a wonderful day. So for everybody, the rest of my day, as some of you may know, is I make mascot costumes. I've been doing it for 35 years. And so I'm working on a stingray today. So I'm going to go and do that a little bit. It's -40 here, so it's darn cold. So I'm going to be bringing some of it into the house, working on it in the house. It's not really conducive for a lot of work, because my shop is in my garage, but I'm going to bring some of it in because it's just so darn cold out. Oh, I got a new person, Alyssa. Hey, Alyssa. Hello, may I have a stone, please? You bet. You just made the tail end, so I'm glad that you didn't miss me. You're sitting. Oh, I love this stone. You're sitting in 5 and 3 is the cycles of natural law, but boy, oh boy, look at what you're in. Abundance today. Today would be a great day for manifesting. Get out there and manifest the heck out of today. I would make an altar. I would make a vision board. I would just put little notes around the house, what you want to bring in. Today is the day to manifest, and prosperity today. So I don't know what you're doing, but I'd like to be riding your coattail today, because it's going to be really, really prosperous. You're also sitting in the Indian cross. I do a teaching on the Andean cross. It's quite complicated, and to just tell you in just a couple of words, but each one of those corners that you see on the inner corners is a portal to another world. There's many more portals in many dimensions, and that circle in the middle is us, the vortex of where we can go, and allow yourself to float through the anything today and just go into that. Now that's that cycle of natural law as well. That's that abundance, and it's literally coming at you like this today, right through that center wheel. You're just everything you do is going to be accomplished today. Everything's going to feel good. And abundance doesn't have to be money. Abundance can be emotional abundance, spiritual abundance, friendships, all those things. But everything in abundance is coming at you today. So be careful what you ask for, because you're definitely going to get it. So if you're sending out negative stuff, you're going to get that back. You don't want to do that. So send out the positive, because that's what you're going to get back. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, guys, again, I hope you have an awesome day, whatever you're doing. I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully it's not quite so cold here in Alberta, wherever you are. I just hope that you find love and joy, and let's all be kind to each other. Please don't conquer and divide each other. We're all humans here living this human experience however we can, the best we can, and let's support each other, build each other up. I hope you have a great day. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. I have a goal of 1,000 viewers or 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We'll see how that goes. I'm not much of a computer person, but I try. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.